Alright, welcome to Squad. I'll be the first one to welcome you guys to the hellhole that is Squad. Second off, Squad is a team-based game, which you will need a mic so you can talk to your squad leader and teammates. With that being said, let's get to it. First off, you do not want to play a live server just yet. This is your server browser. Again, you don't want to play just yet. First off, you want to go to training. Let's go to the training area. You want to do the tutorial. You want to get right into it. This will teach you the basics. This will teach you the exact basics of what is Squad.
Welcome to the Regional Training Center where you'll conduct your workout before you deploy. You've already been through basic, but since you likely forgot already, we're going to cover the fundamentals. Your compass at the bottom of your display is essential to figuring out which way you're going. Orders from your squad and fire team leaders will also appear here. Now head northwest towards the obstacle course.
Northwest. The compass will either be at the top of your screen or the bottom of your screen. For me, it's at the bottom. The green marker is what your squad leader placed. That's his marker that he wants you to look at, direction towards, or he wants you to go there. So we're going there.
Let's see what you're made of. Get your ass to this obstacle course. Pick up the pace. Get over to that next obstacle. Double time. Open over the obstacle. Jump up to reach the top and pull yourself over.
Now, something cool about Squad is
so why don't you ask your fellow knucklehead over there to help you over
game
this wall.
players can help you boost over. So if they crouch up beside the wall, you just hop up on them, and you just hop right over. It's pretty cool. Now, this is going to be fucking loud from here on out. This is the part where you adjust your audio after.
This next evolution will get you used to what it's like to be under fire. You will be stressed.
We'll adjust your audio after this.
Keep your head down and keep moving. Keep your head down and keep moving. How are you going to react when you're in this situation for real? Keep moving.
You can't see anything. Now, what I said during that is the suppression is a bit insane. You cannot see anything.
Your next period of instruction will be about field dressings.
This is how you bandage. You right click, hold right click. That's how you bandage yourself. Now I'll show you how to bandage someone else on the ground. It'll be left click. So you see a dead guy, hold left click on him. You can do it laying down, standing, or crouching. Most people will do it laying down.
Welcome to my main base. There's a number of things you can do here, from weapons familiarization to learning about how you can communicate with your squad. Go around and take a look, and when you're done, head to the... This is an example of some of the ways you can be deployed in the field. The rally point is only for you and your squad, while the big bunker-looking structure is a HAB. HABs are meant for your entire team and are found only on forward operating bases or FOBs. In both circumstances, you will need to rearm your weapons from any nearby sources before moving out.
So that's a rally point. Only your squad leader can place that. And only your squad can spawn on it. If the other team is nearby, the enemy team, it'll disappear. That's when you know enemies are nearby.
This is an example of some of the ways you can be deployed in the field. The rally point is only for you and your squad, while the big
this is a HAB, this is a radio.
HABs are meant for your entire team and are found only on forward operating bases or FOBs. In both circumstances, you will need to rearm your weapons from any nearby sources before moving out.
Radios will allow to build MG bunkers, a whole bunch of other things, but mainly what we're looking at right here, a HAB. HABs will be team spawn locations. The whole team will spawn right in the middle. I'm pretty sure looking east. They'll spawn looking east. So you could either camp this and get the kills for it, which is a dick move, in my opinion. it's best just to dig down one level and then try and find the radio and dig down this. Dig down the radio. Everything that they built disappears. Gone. So do your best, find the radio if you're at an enemy hab. This is what the American hab looks like. It'll look different on like winter maps. It'll just be like all white and just be like a snow camo. But this is like the main thing for like forests and shit. This is what it will look like as US Army. Now this right here.
Listen up. This right here is the tactical map where you can see all your friendly positions, orders from your squad leaders, and reports of the enemy activity.
So, if you open up your map, kind of be like this. Right now, it's nothing. But when you open up your map in game, it will look it'll look something like this. So, the green marker, the one in the middle of it, that's your squad leader. You want to follow him and listen to what he has to fucking say. As a new guy to squad, or a new person playing squad, follow your squad, mainly your squad leader. Do what he says, listen to what he's got to say again. That green marker, that is what he wants you to look at or go towards. You'll see that on the compass, like I was saying earlier. See, at the bottom, the green marker. That will be that. Blue number, that's your team squad leaders. Those are your team squad leaders. This is your main squad. This is the squad you're in. This is the squad you're not in. Hab, FOB. Hab is the spawn point. FOB is the radio. But mainly, a lot of people just call it radio. Ammo crate. Helmet markers, enemy markers, shit like that. Rally point.
The map is divided up into grids. Each grid is designated by a letter and a number. If you want to be more specific, each grid is further divided into sectors as laid out on a number pad on a standard keyboard.
So, if you hit caps lock, this will be your big map. So at the top you'll have a letter. So let's say A, A1. We're in A dash. We're in A1. To the left, you'll see the numbers of your map. So this top left square is A1. Square under it, A2. Now if you zoom in a lot more, there'll be different grids. A1-1-4 or A1-3-4. Those you could just learn about at another time. A lot of people don't really care about them, but sometimes you'll come across someone that does. Now, this is a whole different thing.
All vehicles have various components that can take damage, the most common being the engine. There are other parts like wheels, tracks, turrets, and even ammunition storage that can take damage and affect the vehicle in different ways.
So, all this right here, these are all like points you want to hit with like AT or if you're in vehicles. This is a whole separate video that you could find, or maybe if I do a video about this, then you'll learn about it from that. But right now, we are skipping this because we are not really interested in that. We are mainly interested in the uniforms. So, U.S. Marine Corps. This is what they'll look like. Desert or woodland. Usually on like the snow maps, they'll have their woodland camo. So this is what they look like. Marines. Middle Eastern Alliance. You got the G3. Marines got the M16. And the M27, I believe. It's the normal fucking standard issue Marine rifle. Can't remember what it's called. But you get the G3. Middle Eastern, that's what they look like. This is the insurgents, pretty much your bad guys that don't really have a lot, but have a lot. That's what they look like. Militia, this is your standard, like, Wagner group, I would say. Russian forces, what they look like. Desert, yeah. British Army. U.S. Army. My favorite, the Canadians. That's what they look like. The Australians. And the Chinese. Chinese do have a Marine Force that have blue camo instead of the tan or the gray / green. They do have a full blue uniform as the Chinese Marines. You could probably look up a video on that. Anyway, let's check this out. This will be your standard issue rifle as a rifleman.
It may come in different forms and attachment configurations, but it does
You'll
what any
be able to
good
pick
infantry weapon
from
does
irons,
best. Suppress
a red
and kill the
dot,
enemy.
or 4 times. Right now,
All
it's giving me
riflemen and patrol
irons.
carry this as their primary weapon. The best way for you to shoot is
Shoot
in
these
single shot.
guys.
Take a moment between each shot and make sure you're still on target.
Now, at the bottom of your screen, you see the 2 dots right above your compass. The 2 dots. If I hold my breath, that will tell you how steady your weapon is. So wherever I shoot, that's where it's going to hit. If I run around a lot, see how it opens up?
Carry a machine gun like this to the field.
It'll like move around a whole lot. Right now, it won't work because I have stamina.
Deliver the firepower of
Yeah.
a team of riflemen.
Automatic rifleman, you can play around with this when you're in here. Usually, if you have a bipoded weapon, you want to bipod it all the fucking time. It's mainly what you want to do. If you're a marksman, it'll be a little bit better. Like you can walk around. If you tap F, it'll zoom in, zoom out, shit like that. But a lot of time you want to like bipod too with this, but you can move around with it if you want. Grenades, you could underhand if you hold right click, underhand it. Those are mainly for tossing over walls, shit like that. If you hold left, the tip of your thumb will be where I'm gonna try and get it right between that, right between those 2 wood things. Right there, and wow, no, well, that was absolute shit. There you go. The more you throw grenades, the more.
Grenadiers in your squad carry a grenade launcher slung under their primary weapon. These fire
This is the grenade launcher.
grenades and are highly
If you
effective
hold
against
Z
infantry in
when
the
you're
open
aiming in,
and light vehicles.
also with
Just
like
remember the grenade
all
is
the
used
weapons,
armed,
not even
so you can't fire
not
these at
just the
point-blank
grenade
range.
launcher. If you hold Z, aim in, and then hold Z, and then scroll wheel up and down, you can change the range of your weapon. Usually, I like to keep my GL at 50 to 100, and keep mine at 100. Wow, right on him. Anti-rockets.
Rocket launchers that, depending on their yield, can damage and destroy enemy vehicles. The rockets need a bit of distance to arm, so when firing is at close range. The launcher also fires a deadly backblast, so make sure your rear is clear before firing.
Before you move out, you need to pick up your Rolf kit. Now, when you spawn into an actual game, you want to pick the rifleman kit.
But you can also change it while on the field from ammo crates.
As a brand new guy, you either want the rifleman red dot or the rifleman 4 times. Lately, I've been picking the red dot, but for now, I'll go 4 times. This is what it looks like. Picture-in-picture sight.
Before you move out, you need to pick up your Rolf kit. Typically, you will automatically deploy into the battle with your loadout already equipped, but you can also change it while on the field from ammo crates.
So right here, this is a logic. This is how you get supplies to your FOBs. If you hold F, you could move. So you want to load construction. So right side's construction, left side is ammo. So the middle left and right, that's load. Right under it, that will be unload. So you want to load. Just gonna do 800 how it says.
Alright, enough of that, soldier. Get that truck started and
then you
drive
just
up the road
hold
to the
F.
FOB. Let's go.
Hold F in the middle. Sometimes you'll have to, if it doesn't let you in, just move your mouse cursor and then move it back on. That'll fix the problem. Hold E to start your engine. I've changed mine. Changed my start engine. But for you, it should be. just gonna drive. Usually when you're driving, you want to have like your map open so you know exactly where you're going. But after a while, you'll know where to go. So on the map, see where it says like 5,000, right where the red X is of the hab. That's how much supplies is at your FOB. Now you'll know when you're in the radius. As soon as you enter the blue, that's when you can unload. But it had me drive kind of closer into the middle. So you just, again, not the middle, but the bottom.
Your squad leader has put down the stakes for where the new hab is going to go. Get your shovel out and build it up, soldier.
So your squad leader will usually put down what he needs you to build, mainly habs and ammo crates. You'll put those down. Now this is what they'll look like as soon as he puts it down. Radio, and then hab. This is what the habs will look like. And then this is one level. And hold right click, it'll dig down. Left click, dig up.
Alright. Good work there, warrior. Hopefully this will hold up better than that last one.
Alright. Now.
We set up a mock scenario where you will need to execute the technique of fire maneuver to advance on the enemy.
It's another chance for you to change your audio.
And use the lull in their fire to advance.
Suppression will get insane. Might skip to the part after this.
Keep it up. Remember, fire and maneuver. Fire and maneuver. Get some lead down range and give them a reason to keep their heads down. Once you get close to the target building, you'll see another squad dressed up as the enemy. They will open fire if they see you. So make sure you take them down before they smoke your ass.
Now that I'm getting a bit closer to close quarters,
Alright,
I'm going to swap to full auto or
it would behoove you to use it now.
Best thing to do before you enter a building is whatever your keybinds are for talking in game. I can't remember the default ones besides the commander one. The commander one is G. See how there's a at the bottom left where it says command radio to all SLs. That's me talking to all SLs when I'm squad leading. So yeah. So before you enter, go to local chat. Local. Tossing frag in. Yell that. And then sometimes you don't even really have to toss one in, but it's best to let everyone know you're tossing one in.
Right.
And then you go in right after that.
Contact.
Clear the building all the way to the roof. Make sure you get every last one of them.
Fighting on staircases is so fucking hard in this game. Especially against actual players. Oh my. You just gotta be quick with it. This is why That's why some people like close quarter sites now more.
One of your jobs on the battlefield as infantrymen is to take and hold ground. This As you have just cleared the capture zone of all enemy forces, you can now capture the structure for your team.
And then that's the radio right there. So you can either dig down, or if you have a combat engineer, you can put a C4 on it, which I think we may have to grab.
Clearing the objective.
We're also capping top right, see? Right now we have one chevron, that means it's really only one of us on. So, I'm just gonna cap it. Alright. Now that I have a C4 charge, just put it really anywhere. You can put it really anywhere, but I like to put mine like in the middle. And then what a lot of combat engineers do is they put it down and then dig it down halfway. Dig it down halfway, and then when it's halfway, just run away. Because if you don't dig it down, it'll just go down one. It'll go down one level, and then you gotta dig it all the way down again. It's best to dig it down that first level, then when the C4 charge goes off, it puts it on bleed. And then once it's on bleed, you just watch it. Just watch out, see if anyone comes for it. Yeah.
Taking down the enemy FOB, one of their primary means of reinforcement. There are alternative means of taking down enemy FOBs such as a shovel, but explosives tend to be the most effective. Thinking about boots like you in charge of C4 is what keeps me up at night, but you somehow manage not to blow yourself up. So that's good, I guess. This concludes your infantry pre-deployment training. There are still many aspects
That's
of
it for the
battlefield that
tutorial.
only experience can teach you. So learn from your buddies and trust your squad leaders. If you need more practice on a particular weapon system or vehicle,
I think we got rid of. I think we did basics
Good luck out there, soldiers.
for you to understand the game, how to move, how to do things, and all that. Those are the basics. Yeah. Now, when you're done that, you could either go to training, look at the other kits that other factions or countries have. It's up to you. But at this point, you're ready to jump in game. So, listen, the star on the left side, those are going to be your favorite. That's how you favorite. So the gold is what you favorited. The gray is what you haven't. So now you want to join the servers that are new player friendly. So noob friendly. So anything that says noob friendly, new player friendly, anything like that, new players welcome. Join those servers, because those servers will have people that are willing to help you out, willing to answer questions, and all that crap. Now, occasionally, you might pop into a squad and ask some questions, and no one in the squad will fucking help you out or anything. If that happens, just find another squad. If you can't find another squad, just save that question until next game or something. Now, the servers that I would recommend are the potato fields. I play on 2, sometimes 1. The Dead on Dismount servers, so DOD, or the Playground. Those are the 3 servers that I recommend new players to play on, but there's a whole bunch of others. So I'm just gonna hop into Potato Fields 1. Playground. Usually if you click on them, they'll tell you what map and then what faction, so Australia and Russia. There's a whole bunch of different game modes, but the main game modes you're going to be playing are RAS. Every server has RAS. Invasion is pretty much your Battlefield Rush. If you ever play Battlefield, it's pretty much your rush mode. Instead of having like 2 points, it's 1 point. The whole team has to capture it. Whole team has to capture that 1 point and work together. RAS is basic capture points, take points. There's a game mode called Territory Control where you gotta it's like areas that are all connected together, but you have to take the certain areas in that whole area pretty much. Whoever has the most wins. But I'm just gonna go to 1. Usually you'll be in queue on the potato field servers because a lot of people like playing there. I have whitelist, so I get in pretty quick. Alright. Now this will be your rule screen when you first load in. Look at the rules quickly. There will sometimes be a Discord link. When you're done reading that, hit continue. Pick whatever faction you want, whatever your favorite one is. I'm gonna try and see if I can get on Marines. Oh my god, I got on Marines. Holy cow. Usually on Invasion, the Marines will always be taken, but yeah. To join a squad, on the left side, you'll see squad thing. Just hit join. And then pick rifleman.
I have to do a test before 12.
Both.
People are talking.
Both? You said both? Okay.
One round of rules.
Oops.
It's wow. They actually changed the rifleman for the Marines.
I'm gonna
Oh, that means it's not here in front of us.
Okay. So yeah. So on Invasion, the whole team is working together
Are
to
you
try
using
and put
the
down a
rally
fob
point?
on one side.
Or something.
Oh, RIP command squad.
Now we're the only
It's
ones
nice knowing
here,
ya.
so we'll see.
So blue is your team, green is your squad leader, gold is your
Hey,
commander.
squad leader, do you give me permission to get a little bit high?
Whole team's trying to work together. I don't know what 7's doing down here. They're no help at the moment. Yeah, just again, pick rifleman. Pick whatever gun you want on the rifleman when you click on it. And then you could either spawn at main, which I don't recommend. I'd usually spawn at a hab that your squad's closest to, or that is planning on building,
Yep, we're hit.
or a rally.
Get crewman. We
Rally
were gonna
will
hop
be
over
like
the
a
fence
flag
and put down a
with-
fob radio, but not
With
anymore, I
whatever
guess.
number your squad is. So right now it says 2. Well, it's set 2, but it'll have a flag and then a 2 in the middle of it. That's your rally. Habs will be like inside a blue circle. So like, see how these gold things are? And then there will be a blue inside.
Alright, well,
And then you just click on
we don't have any more
the thing
lives
that you
right
can
now.
click on. Yeah. Click on that and you spawn. And then you're in game. And the last thing I can tell you is stick with your squad leader. So like, see how 5 is? My squad leader will be green with a number on him. Just follow your squad leader. And then if you have any questions, ask him or ask your teammates. Or ask in chat.
Come to the
if you ever
transport
get-
truck.
If you ever get stuck, you can't do anything and you need to respawn to fix it, tilde key. So that's between your tab and your 1.
Yeah, me
Tilde
and
key.
Shady are still alive over here.
At the bottom of your screen, it will come up with the menu. And then just type respawn. And then hit enter, and then you respawn. You may have to wait like 80 seconds or something like that, but yeah. That's about it. Yeah, that's really it. That's all I could think of on helping you get into squad. Yeah. Please like, subscribe, comment if you want, but definitely like and subscribe. I may post more videos for infantry guides and stuff like that. Anyway, see you in the next video.